Hi Starlights, welcome back, welcome in. If you're new, my name's Margarita. If you're returning, hey, it's been a while. I'm back in my car. The weather's cooled down in Arizona, so I figured why not? I have a few minutes, about 15 minutes left on my lunch break. I'm gonna try and hammer out as many little readings as I can. When I was channeling the collective, if you will, right, or the same not foundation, but same belief system, I guess you could, not system, but same belief pattern, if you will. That could be considered your collective. Like-minded individuals is who I consider my collective. So whatever suits you, that's who I'm reaching out to today. So I was picking up on Harry Styles' Sign of the Times. If you don't know the song, he's saying, just stop your crying, it's the sign of the times. When I was thinking of, Lord, who does this message need to reach, you know, Jesus, who can, you know, I know what the message is, but who can it reach? So if this message landed across your For You page, or you scrolled past it, just give it a second. I hope something makes sense for you. When I was turning on the camera, I was hearing someone cry, and I parked the car and I kind of meditated a little bit more, and then I heard Spirit say, you know, they've moved so much. There's a lot of movement happening specifically in your life right now, whether it's literal or figuratively. Yep. Eight of Cups came out as your second card. Your first card is Strength. Okay. Yep. There it is. So listen, Starlight, I know you must be going through, I don't know what you're going through, but I know it must be very, very difficult to just kind of pick yourself up when you're like, Margarita, what do you mean pick myself up? There's nothing to pick up. You are rooted so deeply that I don't think even you realize. And I think you need to start getting back. Actually, I know you need to start getting back to what you know. What you know is you. What you know is your calling, almost, you know. I read a video recently that said, I was watching another reader on YouTube, and she was saying, you know, sometimes your calling, we go through our whole lives, or go through the middle, or 25% of it, or we're 24, we're 34, we're 44. And she said, we go through our whole lives questioning what is our purpose, when that was our purpose. That was the whole point. The whole point, your whole purpose, your life purpose, and will continue to be, is that you're in someone's life for a reason, whether it is to shine your light, whether it's to be a mere reflection. I went to a psychic once, and she's like, oh, you're meant to be a reflection to some people, and a lot of people don't like that shit. A lot of people do not like you pointing out kind of the flaws. It almost comes across as like judgmental, or just you might have it all together and they don't. It's very very, very interesting energy, but it's not necessarily yours to deal with. All I'm saying is, like, I went through that. Like, fuck, why am I here, God? Like, why are you putting me through these really, really weird situations, or situations where I'm wrong, or situations where I might be indifferent, or, you know, life experiences that teach me, you know, a thing or two. But as you get older and you start trusting yourself more, you start trusting God more, it just becomes more natural. So just think of that. You know, sit on it for a second. That's a lot of cards. I don't need that many. The whole purpose of you just being here is you're fulfilling that duty, or not even a duty, you're fulfilling God's purpose for you. Do you feel that peace of just like, like not having to worry about that? Because God said, vengeance is mine. It is actually written in the Bible. several places where God says, don't worry. Don't you worry about a thing. That song just came to my mind, and it's very specific, okay? Don't you worry about a thing. I think that's how that song goes. So, don't worry a pretty little thing, okay? Some of you might... Okay, there it is. Okay, so this is a specific group, all right? Now, look at the dress she's in. A lot of you, okay, men and women, even though this card is a woman, there's also male energy here, a lot, the horse, okay? These cloaked figures, okay, those are expectations that a lot of people have been throwing at you recently. And I'm hearing marital, I'm hearing new marriage, I'm hearing keys jingle, okay? I'm hearing keys to your new house, possibly. Keys to your new house, they're jingling. I can see 2 pairs of like silver keys, okay? Don't let anyone infiltrate your marriage this early on. Don't let anyone infiltrate your relationship this early on. Don't let anybody shake your roots. What did I say earlier about strength and like your roots? Even though you're like, what pieces do I pick up, girl? What pieces? Everyone's just pissing me off. Things are falling apart. Your fridge might be broken right now, I'm hearing. Your favorite thing, momentum thing, might have broken in transit. Something definitely brought you to tears. Now, whether you're male or female, okay, this goes for both. So very, very heavy on emotions. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. You know, life can seem chaotic. Life was very chaotic for you. Okay, you went through that. Okay, you're built differently. Okay, this video my car's shaking because I'm so like passionate and excited. You're built differently. If you're questioning, okay, if you're watching this, oh God, I love this. If you're watching this right now, you are built differently. You were meant to go through this. I know people say that. I know a lot of readers say that, and a lot of like, what? Okay. You're like, tell me something I don't know. Where you said, I will, others have said, I can't. I won't. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. I won't. Okay, you said I will, and that's the difference between you and them, okay? Rewind a little bit because I said that earlier. You are built differently, okay? That strength and that 8 of Cups is like, there's so much emotion with all those cups, and look, you're walking away, and in that dress, okay? And it's so funny because this moon has almost reached the waxing and waning kind of, I'm in Arizona, so sometimes I can see it farther up in the sky, or I don't know, depends on what I'm doing. So if I'm driving home from work, I get off, pretty late, so it's like the sun's already down. I locate the moon, Miss Moon, Mother Moon. There's strength, there's resilience. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Put your hair in braids. If you have long hair, put your hair in braids. If you're, obviously a male, there's a lot of male energy here too, with the strength and like the continuous, like the 8. You might have been seeing a lot of 8s. So that continuous loop, that 8, okay? The forever, okay? So your strength. Yeah, there's a almost like a distant person that you're looking to be more peaceful, more energetic, more inviting. And I think, you're getting there. Yes, life kind of threw you for a loop. It's all in God's plan. He said, don't worry about a thing. Remember that song? So what's the ending? What's the message? Not the ending, sorry. What's the, what's the final touch? All right. Judgment. Yep. You're feeling a lot of judgment, a lot of that pressure. There's so much, there's phone calls, specifically visits, front door visits, where you can't say, wow, or you're like, sure, come on in. You can't say no. You're being put in situations where you feel like you can't say no, and they're with people that really mean a lot to you. It's very male dominant. Again, this reading is for male and female. I'm getting a lot of male dominance, whether that's a boss, whether that's a brother. There's someone that's just barking up they're just barking. It's not even the wrong tree, as they say. It's just they're barking and they're so loud. Okay, and it's like, oh, you should have done it this way. No wonder why you're so tired. You should have done it this way. And oh, we do it that way, and that's why we have so much time. And you're like, well, fucking great. Shut up. Where they said, I can't, Lord, you said, I will, Lord. Okay, and that is the difference. What's that song? What's the difference between me and you? Me and you. So, don't let those kind of negative, they think they're being positive, but that's just kind of a narcissistic trait, right? Where someone thinks they're helping, but they're not. Okay, there's an ending. Okay, yeah, see, it's giving like old era, you know, hello, you know, who's this? Oh, she's not here. So-and-so's not here. They're not here. The old version of them is not here. That's what that energy is giving right there. There's just an ending of like, you can't have access to my energy. You're not allowed to have access to my energy. I just went through this, therefore this. I just went through this, therefore you cannot have this of mine. You're reclaiming your territory, and I think that's really beautiful. You're also finding your calling. Yes, you have tapped into that. You've tapped into your spiritual gifts, which is why my video is on your page. However, this hermit, this energy right here is very like you sought after certain information, either about yourself or about your family, about your lineage, or just information about the world. Oof, have we been lied to? Boy. That lantern makes a lot of sense, because that lantern is something that has been guiding your corazón, your heart. I want you to start wearing brighter clothing. I want you to start wearing maybe white, I don't know, more white, more gold. Yellow could be significant to you. Orange, I saw orange could be very significant to you as well. So if there's any message that you take away, Starlight, I really hope that it's your inner strength runs very deep. Again, think of those pieces at the beginning of the video. You're able to restructure. You're able to rebuild. Don't ever think that you're not with the help of God. Don't ever think that you're not able to rebuild who you are. There's some version of you can bring forward, some little tidbits of the last one you can bring forward. All of you is not lost. All of you is not done being you and reflecting you. Oh gosh, I just hear like an amp. I just hear like a ring, like it's full throttle. It's full blast from now on. Okay, Starlight? No excuses. I know you're tired. Keep going. If this is any message to you, please keep going. We need people like you on this earth. We need people like you to really just, the song by John Mayer came up. Say what you need to say. Say it. Your voice, the hermit, that voice of yours. This is also just knowledge, inner journeys, right? This is very spiritual. It's very just like this inner fight, okay? This inner wanting to know deeper, right? The thirst for knowledge, okay? So as the hermit does, it comes out of that shell. So essentially you're going to emerge very, very soon. I want you to start taking Epsom salt baths. I'm hearing someone just recently told you or gave you some salts, or just like a welcome gift. Someone gave you a basket. Just like, yeah, welcome to your new home. And that sounds really exciting. So kudos to you. Congrats on that. I really do commend you for moving in such a really energetically treacherous time. It's shifting. Energies are shifting constantly, especially more so now that there's a lot of darkness that our light needs to still shine on. So our job is not finished yet, is what I'm saying. In essence, I hope you guys have a great day. I know this message was a little long. I'm going to try it and upload just a small love one I'm hearing. Just a small little love reading. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a blessed day and catch me on live soon. Make sure you give me a follow if you like this message.